Wah, wah.
We like to party. 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 The Venga bus is coming and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco, an interstate free disco. The wheels are still on time. Traffic lights are burning, so if you like to party, come on and move your body.
Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good morning. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, Gromit. Thank you for the egg. I hope you're doing well. And Biggs, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're doing well. And Blue Jay, good morning. Welcome on in. And Swall, thank you so much for the heckin' party. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And Nya, good morning. Thank you for the save work. Beep boop, badoot, scoot doot. You can't see it, but I'm doing it. I'm definitely saving it. No work will be lost today. Rambo, good morning as well. Welcome on in. 2 seconds. I will switch screens. I will say I'm still a little delicate this morning. I'm still a little delicate bean. I'm doing my best. I have had a rough night. A rough night. So I will be here for as long as I can because I want to stream today and I want to have a go and do today's prompt. But as a heads up, we're a little bit rough today. The heat has been getting to me and we're doing our best. But it's hard. It's hard. Just up before bed, right? Oh, I hope you get some good Z's. Take care. Thank you for the lurk, Rambo. I appreciate it. And Hannah, good morning. Morning from Silverstone. Oh, good morning from Silverstone. I hope you're enjoying it. Hell yeah. Please be nice to Squishy. Yeah, you have to be kind to the Squishy today. Or it's not even you have to be kind to me, but if you say a really funny joke and I don't pick it up on me, don't worry about it. It's not that your joke isn't funny. My brain's just going a little slow this morning. So fear not. That's mainly what it is. Don't worry about it. If I'm just gonna grab the prompt as well for the day. But yeah, if you say a really funny joke or a really funny thing and then I'm just like, oh cool, and I completely don't notice it, it's not you, it's me. Oh dear. Okay, get the pinned comment in there for everyone just joining so they know what the prompt for the day is. There it is. Yeah, we'll do. If I feel really rough, I'll leave. Yeah, fear not. Oh, it's for work. Oh, good luck with work then. I hope that it goes well. And Sean, good morning, Sean. How go it? I hope you're doing well. Our brain cells are personal space day. It takes a while for them to get together. Yeah, they're trying their best. They just can't see each other. They need to go to Specsavers. Look for glasses. Oh dear. Just want to pop in and say hi. Won't be able to hang out much today. My mum's oh, bless you. Happy birthday, Nyor. Oh my god. I hope you have a fantastic birthday. Hell yeah. Have a lovely celebration. Enjoy yourself. Very cool. Very cool. I hope you have a really nice time with your mum popping over as well. Hell yeah. Happy heckin' birthday. Happy heckin' birthday. Happy birthday. To match Nyor. Oh dear. As far as the art yesterday, it's there. It's there. It's sneaky on the wall behind us, but it is in there. We got a collection arising and I'm really pleased with how it's looking. We're using lots of different colors. I like how it is. I wish we had a bit more horror-y stuff, which I'm not rectifying today because today we're doing quite a simple one, but I wish we had more horror, so I'm gonna try after today when I'm feeling a bit better, try and get more horror in there so we could do some more spooks. I mean, there is a lot of horror, but I feel like there could be more, you know? It's a belated, okay, well, happy belated birthday then. Happy belated birthday. Oh dear, Nyor finally got her second birthday this year. Yay! Second birthday. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We like that. Oh dear. It is also another very warm day here today. In fact, let's give you the starting reading. How hot is it in here to start with? Let's see. It is 28.7 degrees. That's another reason why I don't know how long I'm going to be able to go today, because it's really hot. I have had the aircon on this morning, and that is with the aircon, it is almost 29 degrees. So it's a hot day. It's also, for anyone wondering, only 10 in the morning. It's warm. It's warm for the UK. We're on fire. Probably part of the reason why my migraine is not going away is because of how hot it is. I will say it is not just hot in this room. It is also hot in like the bedrooms and stuff. So it is warm. Did it not rain? It's meant to any minute, but it's just not. It's just not. It's just not doing it. It's meant to rain. But it seems like we're having some delays on those thunderstorms we were hoping for. So nothing yet. No. I do think the humidity is getting higher and higher though. just to really make it feel better. Wait, what's the humidity today? Humidity today. Yes, don't say that better loud. Oh, well, okay. That's not now. That's later this evening. Right now it is 92% humidity where I am. 92. I am close to the ocean. It does make sense. I am 92% humidity in nearly 29 degrees. And it does feel like you're melting. I was gonna say though, it put me into like tomorrow, like first thing, and it's gonna be 69% tonight. Very nice, very nice. Oh, thank you for the generous donation of piss. I appreciate it. Raining here, I hope it works. Yeah, I hope it comes over to our way. Thank you, I appreciate it. Have you ported this to the wet t-shirt trick? Have you resorted? Have I reported to wet t-shirts? Have I resorted to the wet t-shirt trick? No, I don't really like wet fabric on me. I don't know. Other people probably love it, but I'm like, wet fabric touching me is... Bleh. Don't touch me. Don't touch me with the wet fabric. Disgusting. I don't like it. Nice shirt. Thank you for my Christmas shirt. I'm willing in cold vibes with my Christmas cacti. It tends to be hell, but it's a last resort. Now I'll just die. I'll just flop over. You're joining a day to wet her top on stream. I'm not gonna do it because I only have squash, and this is a white top as well. So and also I wouldn't do it anyway because I feel like that's against TOS. But like if I did do it, it'd look like I just pissed all over my shirt. And in this community, I think that's not a great idea. Don't do it. It's risky enough to drink squash in this community. Like to tip it all over your top and like stain your shirt yellow. You're drinking piss. I'm not drinking piss. This is squash. It's I think like pineapple orange flavor. It's very nice. It's very nice. Very refreshing. Oh dear. If you ever have a kid, well, there's the first thing. I don't have a kid. So I don't think that I'm ever going to be able to use that unless I suddenly find child. Or find child. Be careful. I find a child. I find them. And then they become mine. And that's definitely how it works. Oh dear. Oh, good morning. Good morning, anime. Welcome on in. Niece, nephew. Oh, not gonna happen. No. I think out of everyone in my family, the person most likely to have a kid is me. And I'm like, nah. So like, you can imagine, they don't like children like under a certain age, and I think that age is like 18. So any child under the age of 18, which arguably is all children, get it away from them. They don't like it. They don't want to be near it. So yeah, I don't. They've even said like, if I ever was to have a kid, they'd be like, I'd maybe look at it, and it's like, okay. I get it. You all hate children. I understand. So yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. Children around me, haha, funny. funny story. Anime, good morning, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. A random friend's child or a cousin. Listen. I'll adopt a 17-year-old so they can immediately start working and bringing in money. God damn it. Also, anime, good morning. I hope you're having a good day. I hope things are going well for you. Relatable as like children. Nah, not here. Cats, dogs, no, that. We do have some very cute dogs and cats in the family, I will say. Very, very cute. Blessed with the animals. Doing good, got a rest day, so no work, nice, hell yeah. I'm gonna also whack the aircon back on. It's probably gonna be on for most of the stream today again. Like we just checked, it's pretty much 29 degrees in this room, and it's only 10 o'clock in the morning, so it is toasty. It do be toasty. So we're just gonna be surviving. Dear Arty, howdy, Arty. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. I already have to habit of adopting 18-year-olds and teaching them life skills. Fair enough. Dear Golds, welcome on in. Hello, what are you working on? Well, right now, it's a complicated question. Right this moment, we haven't started, but what we are doing is a daily art challenge where we do an embroidery every single day for a month. So technically, I think you could say we're working on that because it's day 16. So we're technically working on getting our embroidery a day done for today. And today specifically is to do a graffiti. Hell yeah, I have drawn the image for it, but I haven't started the embroidery yet. We're just having our morning catch up. There it is. Because my character's called Waffles, I've done some Waffles graffiti. I'm gonna color it in so that it looks like it's made of waffles. I could have gone a lot more horror themed with it, but I was like, you know what? Let's just have it look like it's it's made of waffles, like breakfast stuff. Hell yeah. I audibly gasped, I saw you yesterday. Oh, I'm glad! Also, Sloth, good morning, welcome on in. It's 5 a.m. Oh god, that do be early, that do be early. Pajama lady, I am pajama lady today. I'm full pajama lady, honestly. We're going full pajama today. It is a pajama day, and we're not changing, I refuse. Dear Somane, good morning, I hope you're doing well. I've been really enjoying spelling your name in weird ways. If I come across you in the wild, a wild Somane, I could... I like spelling it silly. Oh, the love cat administrator, and yesterday fellow was sitting on a fence. Oh my god, so cute. What's on your trousers? Lion King. There you go. Oh, no feet for you. That's premium content. I think it's just the faces of Lion King. Yeah. Oh dear. I was so baffled. Like, that is a spelling. I'm spelling it as I say it, which is like Somane. Somane. What was the result? 12 hours. It took literally just under 12 hours. It was really, really close. So it was very easy, very easy. 12 hours, which was quicker than I thought. I would have actually lost my own bet because I would have bet on 14 hours. But no, finished it in 12, which is good because otherwise I think I ended up finishing at like 11:30 at night. And if I'd finished it in the time, because I took a nap yesterday afternoon, if I'd taken it at the time that I thought it would have been, I would have finished it 2 in the morning. So happy days, Christmas dinosaurs. Yes, Christmas dinosaurs. Also, whoop whoop, 12 hours, right? Yeah, everyone who picked 12, they will get some points today. I will start this embroidery before I actually might not do a prediction today, guys, if that's okay. I'll be honest, just because I'm not feeling very well, I'm probably going to be going a lot slower than usual, and I just don't think it's fair. I wouldn't accurately know even what to guess for how long today's is going to take, so I probably will skip today just because we're still struggling a little bit with last night. Yeah. Ah, dear. So yeah, no prediction today. No prediction today. Grass, yeah. That's why I'm 720. Oh my god! Sneaking towards 1 million. Jesus. We got 4 times return. Only 1 jelly stream. Oh my god. The economy. It's all over the place. Ah, dear. I'm currently working on a costume of my LARP bunny. Oh, lovely. Oh, I hope you enjoy LARP. I hope you can have some really good sessions. Hell yeah. I've never done LARP. I've done a lot of D&D though. And LARP kind of came into my radar during the pandemic when people were talking about it and making stuff for it, and I was like, oh shoot, that's a thing people do. The problem is I kind of live in the middle of nowhere in rural Wales. There are places in Wales that they do LARP, but it's all a little far away, so I'll have to make a proper day out of it if we're gonna go do it. I would like to though. I would like to try LARP at least once. Oh dear, no worries. Yeah, she said doo-doo. You're doo-doo. You're doo-doo. Doo-doo LARP. No points. Oh no, shoot, damn it. Also, yeah, for anyone popping in, heads up, I'm not feeling very well today, so if I seem a little bit confused or a little bit slurry, that's why. I'm doing my best, and I am a lot better than I was when I woke up this morning, but we're going to be keeping an eye on it because I would love to have a little bit of a distraction for a few hours and like not think about it and just get on, but I don't know how long I will be able to go for today. Which is also why I'm struggling a little bit to read and speak. Fun stuff, love it. And not that much, not to the point where I would give up, but to the point where I'm like, I feel like my muscles in my mouth are like, and they feel very stiff and very unhappy, as if I've just been like, for like a whole night or something. Occasionally I go to the one in the French-speaking part of Canada called Big Calling. It's a pretty cool event last year. We had around 4,000 people. Oh my god. That is a big one. Whoa. I don't know if I'd be a bit intimidated by one that large, but that does sound really, really fun. You're dizzy. Oh, I hope you feel better soon, Somone. Look after yourself. You struggle to read and speak normally. Yes, but even more than that. Like a murloc? Yeah, sounds like a murloc to me. Yeah, I've become murloc. Kind of noises. That's me. I'm murloc. But yeah, so I won't do a prediction today because I don't think it'd be very fair since my body is still struggling quite a bit. And I will hopefully be better to do a prediction tomorrow. And other than that, I think that's basically everything that's happened in the last 24 hours. Stream today might not be so long. We might have to do a short stream again today. Yesterday we did a short stream. Might have to do another short one today. I'm really hoping that the weather chills out pretty soon so that I feel a little bit better. And also, I hope that this migraine goes away soon. It should be on its way out because it was much worse last night. But yeah, I still feel it pretty strong, to be honest. And so I have taken painkillers, so it's not in so much pain, but I still feel like, I don't know how to describe it, but it feels like my face doesn't want to move. I'm having the strong, all my face doesn't want to move, and I don't know how I can force it to move. So yeah, maybe it'll just look like I've had like Botox for the day where I'm just like, constantly. Yeah, don't worry about it, guys. It's fine. Fear not. Dear. I drew one of Gwynth's friends as an OC friend of mine. Oh, exciting! Hell yeah! Oh, that sounds amazing, Solomon. Very cool. Sending healing back. I'll get through it. Like, literally, I still have 20 a month. Like, I'm a dab hand at this. Like, brush off the shoulders. I'm really good at having migraines. This, you can fit so many migraines in this. Oh dear. Oh, the heck, I just realized it's almost August, meaning Booptober news. Well, I don't know if you noticed, anime, but we might be doing a little bit of a countdown, but I don't want to say exactly what it's for yet, so I guess you'll have to wait and see. You have to wait and see, but we might be, if you keep an eye on the Discord, keep an eye on Little Bits Bobs, you might see some things happening for your fault. I'm not gonna make that one. I'm not gonna make that one. Oh, they're looking at anesthesia to mouth. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to figure out themes to your top cactus, dinosaurs, and candy canes, and presents. There's penguins as well. Hell yes. There's a little bit of a lot of things in there. I'm currently working on a new character in this costume right now of an old character that I used to have. Oh, okay. I accidentally created a wall between two girls. I have a fox character that has a tendency to grab things and put them in locations, so crap, there are two artifacts, so I switched them. Oh, very cool, very cool. You could lie. I could lie and be like, don't worry guys, I'm just going to the dentist. First thing in the morning in my pajamas without getting changed. Yeah, no, don't worry about it, it's fine, don't worry about it. Oh dear. But like, legitimately, don't worry about it. I will say, I'm always very much in control of my own health, and if I'm at any point concerned that I need to leave stream, I will leave stream. As much as I have a lot of fun here, I will always prioritize health, so don't worry about it. I'm always a bit hesitant to stream when I'm still like this because I'm always worried people are gonna come in and try and mother me, and I know people mean well and I don't want to be snappy or rude with anybody, but yes, I know sometimes it's not the nicest to look at when someone's struggling, but I am here because I want to be here. I don't want to be mothered. I don't want people to come in and try and tell me what I should do, whether I should get off stream or anything like that. You want us to daddy you? Well, no, I'd be okay with that one, but but yeah, so yeah, I don't want anyone to worry about me. I will be just fine, and I'm very, very used to dealing with this. I have had it for 8 years now. I am a dab hand. The only thing that stops me streaming with this sort of thing is people's reactions, and as long as everyone's chill, then it's fine. We're fine. I'll be fine, and I'll leave if I have to. I will also, ooh, that's nice and cold. I will probably take this off in a minute. Not like the not the top, the aircon. Christmas is universal. Not really, but still. Hell yeah. Oh dear, nice to look at you. You look like a child at Christmas. I feel like a child at Christmas. To be fair, these are both Christmas gifts. Yuri, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Can we daddy you? Yeah, go on then. My new character is a rogue druid that has a kind of dark green clothing. Nice. Hell yeah. I hope you have a good time making more stuff for them. Oh dear. We're staying further from grace with every message in your Twitch channel. I do feel like that sometimes. Oh, thank you for the daddy schlee. I appreciate it. That's what we need, a daddy schlee to come in and with the daddy emotes. Ow, there goes my knee. Ow, straight into my desk. Oh, the hidden leg. Oh, what do you call it? A funny bone. The one that's in your knee. Oh, F. Ow, can we not do that? Alright, 2 seconds. I'm gonna switch screen to this one, and then we're gonna get our stuff traced on. I picked this fabric because I didn't really want to use green threads, because a lot of the threads that I've been using for waffles I've been running a little bit low on. So I thought instead of using the green thread, we'd use some green background fabric and then lean more into the waffle kind of aspect. So like he's gonna, like the name is gonna be made out of waffle, so we'll do more yellows to like have like a nice toasted waffle, and then like a little bit of flowery stuff because of the flowers, and I think we'll do that. It's nice and simple day. It's late here, but good morning. Oh, Yuri, I hope you're having a good day then. I hope it's been going well for you. Hell yeah. Oh no, my knee, F for kneecap. What was it we found the other day, that children don't have kneecaps till they're like 10 years old, or like they haven't fully formed their kneecaps till they're 10 years old? Madness. What are the kids what? Yeah, like, it's just children just don't have knees, Sunday. Do you not know? Oh my god, best viewers? Impossible. We already have the best viewers. Yeah, Sunday, did you not know that children don't have knees? So stupid. Oh, I'm laughing, it's not very funny. Also, have a lovely dog walk, Anime. Enjoy yourself. I'm so excited for this evening. Found some got some leather tools. Oh my god. Hell yeah, sleeves. Oh, I hope they turn out to be everything you want them to be. Ah, dear. It's one of those days where body hurts so bad. Oh, bless you, Yuri. I hope then the rest of the week gets better for you. Ah, dear. Fun fact, humans are born with 4 kidneys. Yeah, it's very true. Ah, dear. Also, instead of doing stuff like laughing clothing, you can make stuff with elements like my hoodie. I have it. Oh, okay. Blacks with the rain just comes off and it's really warm. Hell yeah. Very nice. Oh dear, they developed 2 of them becoming adult knees. Very true. Fun fact, I can move my kneecaps. Is that a fun fact, or is that a sad, scary, not sad. I'm very sad. I'm so sorry to hear about your kneecaps. No, I was gonna say, is that a disturbing fact? Is it a fun fact or a disturbing fact? Oh, I don't know. I guess it depends on who you talk to. Also, Bunny, have a lovely look. We need a control group of kids in order to test the knee theory. I thought this was just not a theory though. I thought this was fact. I thought the knees were real, but you know what? I'm down. Like, you want to go test some things? Sure. Oh. Not a sound you ever want to hear, but I think it's okay. Oh dear. Is Lee going for Blapple's job? It's the job. Oh, they also Cthulhu, welcome on in. No, bad. The Cthulhu. That sound was too real. It's like, oh, I'm assuming everything's okay. Also, here comes the sun. Dooba. And we need to get that onto here. You like the logo? I'm glad. I'm really pleased with it myself. I went for something simple because I just didn't want to do anything too complicated today. But like, regardless of being simple, I'm actually pretty pleased with it. I think it's a cute little waffly name. And again, like, we're not gonna do blah 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 blah. We're gonna go blah 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 blah. No, what we're gonna do is oh, what was I trying to say? We're not gonna do it in the colors of waffles. We're gonna do it in the colors of like the food group waffles. Waffles is my favorite food group. So yes, it'll be in yellows rather than greens. So the green picnic blanket vibe hopefully will mean that there's still green in it without having to, you know, add extra green, which is mainly just because of lack of threads. Also, sorry if I went quiet there for a second. I got very lost. I was like, what am I talking about again? What were we talking about? I don't know, it's something with kidneys and kneecaps. There you go. Ooh. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. The A is looking a little bit Among Us to me, which is kind of throwing me off, but that's okay. It's okay. In my soul, I know that I didn't draw an Among Us, so it's alright. There we go. And there. And in there. was honestly really pleased with it. I remember really struggling with this prompt last year in Chroma Core. Like, I found it really, really difficult. And we ended up doing a logo rather than graffiti. And this year you can do either a logo or graffiti. But since we did a logo last year, and since it was one of the ones I struggled with, I've been kind of trying to get better at this sort of thing. So that when it inevitably came up again this year, I felt a little bit more like I knew what I was doing. And I didn't know that it was going to be for waffles, but I at the very least have been practicing some of my fonts so that I can do something a bit cooler. And I'm pretty pleased. Yeah, last year this was one of the ones where I was like, I think it was one of the first prompts last year, I was like, oof, this is actually a struggle for me. I am struggling with this one. This one's hard. And then get that there and that there. And I think that should be everything. There we go. It's a really simple trace. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's there. Waffles. Waffles. It there. It there. Oh dear. I thought one of my limbs had just... Oh no! Waffles and cream? Waffles and ice cream. Maybe I would go for the 4 food groups: whiskey, bacon, whiskey and lard. I have no idea. You said whiskey twice. Are you okay, something? Have you been on the wispy? Oh, on the wispy? On the whiskey? Have I been on the wispy? Oh dear. Oh no, I guess I've been on the wispy. Oh god, good stuff, good stuff. It's because you're sus. You're sus, actually. Whiskey, baked beans, and lard I think is the right one. Maybe. Oh, bacon beans, not baked beans. Help. Help us. I egg you. Thank you for the egg. I appreciate it. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm Maggie. Good morning. It's crooked? No, it's good. I like it. I like it. It's a quote from Atlantis. Oh, wait. I actually have seen that film. I like Atlantis. We had Atlantis on video back in the day. It was one of our videos. Yeah. I liked them. I liked it a lot. Atlantis was good stuff. Nothing wrong with a bit of waffle in the morning. Nothing wrong with a bit of waffle in the morning. I'm also going to fold this one over and people are going to say that's a massive waste of fabric, and you're right. But also, I've not used this fabric. This is one of these fabrics I've had for like the longest time and I never find a use for it. So I'm just going to use half of it and save my curtain lining because, yep. I wanted to be Helga. Wait, I'm going to have to Google which one Helga is. Is that the female baddie, but like she wasn't actually bad in the end? I've just typed in Helga with no context to Google. Atlantis. Yes, it is. Yeah, I want to be her too. She was great. Just Google Helga. give me the answers I require. The provision is obviously yes. Oh dear. Waffle on, sweet maestro. Waffle on, waffle on, waffle on. Nothing wrong with a bit of waffle in the morning. You're very right. You're very right. And Maggie, have a lovely lurk. Thank you so much for the lurk. And goof morning. Welcome on in, Shifty. Goof morning. Google's just like, what Helga? Like, which Helga? You need to be more specific. Don't just type in Helga to Google and expect me to understand what you mean. Atlantis, there's a school for ants. No, that's Zoolander. Understandable. I often also get Zoolander and Atlantis mixed up. They're basically the same movie, you know? Oh dear. Oh, okay, get that in there. It just needs to be 2 layers thick because of me putting a lot of thread in it. Oh dear. Squeed, welcome on in. How goes it? I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good morning. We're doing a little graffiti logo for waffles today. It's a bit subtle at this stage because it's just a little outline, but we'll get there. Oh dear. I don't know what word should be, Helga. Is this bread? Is this Bread's release? I mean Helga? Oh. How did autocorrect do you so dirty? Oh dear. Google should understand. I mean, Google's been listening to this whole conversation. That is true. Google should understand. Oh, I'm glad, Yuri. I like coming on listening and having a good giggle. I like having a good giggle. Is the bread Helga's? Oh, got you. Oh, the Atlantis needs to be at least 3 times bigger than this. It's true. I didn't say Jelly has the giggles this morning. I do have the giggles this morning. I have not slept very much. Oh dear. I will say as well, this is maybe too much information, so get ready. The burns on my feet do be very itchy, and it's like having itchy feet is such a weird feeling. For those without context, I burnt my foot on some really hot sand the other day. Like really hot sand, and it actually burned me. But now that it's like healing over, it's at that stage where my feet are just really itchy. And it's like, oh, what do you even do for itchy feet? Other than like moisturizing, obviously, because it's a burn. But like, what do we even do for itchy feet? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not used to having any feeling in my feet, let alone itchiness. Cut it off? You damn right. You damn right. Conductor, I ride whatever she's on. Zero Summon Summon Google, stop listening to their product. AI sanity. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. I mixed up so many words, but I know what you said. I just said it wrong. Itchy soles the words, like, oh yeah, what do you do? It's mainly my toes, I will say. I think I walk on the front of my foot like a this kind of person. So it's mainly my toes that got really burnt. But yeah, they're very itchy. Like, what do you do? What do you do with itchy feet? Like, I don't know. The hell did I join to? Trash Panda, good morning. I hope you're doing well. I burnt my feet. Oh, also, hoop stand update. I don't think it's broken. I think it's just being picky. So, you know, sewing technology and such. Yeah, I don't think it's broken. I think it's just picky. I had like a really good look at it yesterday. Yesterday was a busy day, to be fair, but I had a really good look at it, and I was like, there's nothing here that's making me think that you should be broken. And I can tighten it the whole way, so I don't know. I think yesterday it was just being picky. It's like a velociraptor? Yeah. It was just being really picky. Because look, now it's working. I think I could even go tighter than that. There you go. It's still like a little wiggly, but it's not really that way. It's like a very manageable wiggle. Like, it's not like yesterday it was like, So yeah, I don't know. I think it's, I don't have any good answer except I think it's just being picky. And, oh, there's my leg. You don't need that. That's not for you. It's for me, that's my leg. How can I get you better in frame? Oh, you're zoomed in, aren't you? That's why. That makes more sense. I forgot. I was zooming you in. There you go. Haha, that's better. There we go. So then we could just bring it in like that. And then you can see my spray thingy. That's for cleaning the PC. Not that did I clean the PC? Yes, I don't think I did. I must have actually, otherwise why would that be up here? Who knows? Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Getting the thing focused. There you are. Now you can kind of see the logo. A little bit. Oh dear, Velociraptor, so small. Look at them chickens. Look at all them chickens. This looks pretty good, right? You can see this. There's some stuff here. That looks good. Waffles. Hell yeah. We're getting the zoomies after saying the hoop stand worked nicely. Hell yeah. I also need to put away stuff from yesterday because I haven't, but there wasn't as much stuff to put away this time, which is good. We are doing our best to clean up as we go this month, which is hard because we're doing a lot of crafts. I'm trying very hard to clean up as we go. So it's like first thing in the morning, one of the first things we do is put away our threads from the previous day, which I guess the argument would be made that, oh, don't you dare do that. Or you're looking for a fight if you want to do that. So, what was I saying? Yeah, one of the you could say we should do it on the day, but like we do it the day after, and it still gets put away one way or the other. All right, so we have some of the greeny blues I was using yesterday. In fact, quite a few of the greeny blues I was using yesterday. I didn't actually end up using all the colors we picked out because I ended up just reusing some of the previous ones to keep the color palette a little bit smaller. Not that that was necessarily a challenge yesterday, but I just think that it looked a little bit better having a slightly more reduced color palette, so I did. So we actually didn't use some of these colors. I picked them out, but then we never used them because I didn't need to. Okay, get that in there. And actually all of these go on this level. Ooh, easy. Got a luck, you're fine. Have a lovely day. Stay nice and cool, Shifty. Look after yourself. I hope your day goes nice and swiftly and smoothly. All right, we don't need blue today, particularly. I will say we need yellows. I might only pick yellows for now because I also don't know how far we're gonna get, and I want to get the outline done. So we might just hold off on picking colors until we've done the outline. I think today. For today. There's no point in me putting extra things on my desk if I'm not using them right now. But yes, it will be yellows because we're gonna do them like Waffles the food. Yes, that's the goal today, is the waffles logo will be done as if it was like made of waffles. Which isn't really in character, but I think it's more fun. And again, I've done like a lot of green stuff, especially the last few days, but also for waffles in general. So I think it's kind of nice to have like a bit of a change. Enjoy your luck. Enjoy the luck. Waffles are more beige than yellow. Are they? Oh, to be fair, I guess I kind of have to take your authority on it. It's been a very long time since I've had waffles. Like, many, many years. In my mind, they're always like cartoonishly yellow. Could be outlined in brown and filled with yellow. It could be outlined in brown, but I think I'm gonna outline in black anyway. You're right, that would have been an option. But nah. Nah, we're having a nice simple day. And black will make it the most obvious to my wiggly wobbly eyes. So my wiggly wobbly eye will choose black. Oh dear, beige is chromatically yellow. Is it? Okay. Oh, you mean potato waffles? No, I mean like sweet waffles. Waffles that you put like ice cream on. I'm battling my sanity with digital art or digital art day. Exciting. Potato waffles are delicious. I often also forget that potato waffles are a thing until someone mentions it and it's like, oh shoot, yeah. I like that thing. That thing's pretty cool. I forgot that thing existed in real life. There we go. Wow. Alright. Who's horning? Who's horning? You want the timer started, is it? Yeah, you want the timer started. I just noticed that this fit's a little loose, so don't mind me just being a weirdo and just being like, let me just reach inside of my fabric and pull it out a little. Oh, it's just a little loose, but I guess it's fine. It's fine. Do I want to do 3 hours or 2 hours? Well, we'll do 3. Worst comes to worst, if I can't last the full 3 hours, we'll do a Discord art share early and then see how we go from there. Yes. Only because I'm excited. Oh, did you make something for it, Summer May? I am excited too. I'm excited too. What's the best ice cream for waffles? Oh, you want me to save? You're damn right. I've done a lot of work today. Beep, boop, boop, ba-doot, scoot, doot. Thank you for the save. Dear. I like just, okay. I like, it's not my favorite ice cream. My favorite ice cream is cheesecake ice cream. I like the Haagen-Dazs strawberry cheesecake ice cream, but there's also ice cream that you can get at the beach, which is like got chunks of cheesecake in it, which is just fantastic. And that is my favorite ice cream, I think, of all time. But for like a waffle, I think I'd rather just have like a vanilla, to be honest. It's like something very plain, because I want to have other things with the waffle. So if the ice cream is too intense, then I can't have as many choices. Or I guess I can, but it's like maybe becomes a bit too much. Potato waffles is a thing. I've tried a waffle like ever. Ooh! Ooh! Never. Oh, never? Oh, potato waffles are really good. Nice and savory. Delicious. Also being a Control-Z waffles when it goes sideways. Yeah. It's Control-Z. And waffles Control-Z. Control-Z the entirety of waffles? I don't think waffles would mind. In fact, I'd argue that waffles would probably understand. They'd be like, you know what? Understandable. I'm a very old zombie. Oh, you're moving again. Why are you moving? My poor hoop stand is like very wiggly at the moment. It's like so tight, but it's also so wiggly. What the heck? Why are you so wiggly? What's happened? What the wiggles? Try vanilla waffles for the first time because Jenny said so. Oh yeah, I'd say the first time you have waffles, have it with something where it's like you know that you like. So if you like vanilla flavoring already, have it with that. If you know that you like chocolate, have chocolate waffles. Like the first time you have it with something that you know that you'll enjoy it with, right? And then after that, go wild, experiment, enjoy yourself. Yeah, Nutella and cheese is actually really good. Oh dear, so tight and wiggly. That's what she said. She really did say that. I did say that. It's very tight, but it's also very wiggly. And I'm not sure why, but it's okay. It's days like today, I'm glad that I'm a streamer, to be honest. Because, I mean, I'm glad it a lot, more than just today, I should maybe say. Not just today. But days like today in particular, I'm really glad we started streaming like as a hobby. Because on a day like today, I wouldn't be able to do a normal job. I wouldn't be able to go into work. I wouldn't be able to do anything like that. And I probably can't leave the house, right? But I'm still well enough that I want to do things. Like, I'm gonna be bored. Don't leave me to my own devices. I'll get bored. So it's really nice to be able to pop on, even if it's just for a few hours a day, and be like, yeah, fun times. We can talk about wiggly waffles and itchy feet and all that kind of stuff. Weird things. Nutella and cheese. For a few hours and have a nice few hours and look at everyone's art, and then I can go and rest again. But at least I've had a few hours a day where I'm like, yeah, fun stuff. I feel that so much for real, for real. Yeah, it's like days like today, I was like, oh my god. So glad I started streaming. Hell yeah. I can still socialize. It's called a yin-yang sandwich. Oh, dear. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say for me it was a bing bang get back into bed sandwich. Body says no, but brain says trains. Trains. Sick. Oh dear. There we are. I wanted the cheese to be shaped like the yin yang shape when I was a kid. Honestly, understandable. I would also want that. If you're calling it a yin yang sandwich and you're not doing it in the shape of a yin and yang, then yeah, no, cut that cheese. Cut that cheese into fun shapes, please. Thank you very much. Serving me a sandwich, calling it a yin yang sandwich, and it's all square. It's meant to be mildly acidic, semi-hard cheese, like Emmafella or preferably Danbo? Danbo? Oh, I've never had that before. I'll add these to the cheese list. Speaking of the cheese list, you know what's coming back this year properly? The big cheese. I don't know if Shifty is still lurking and can hear me, because I feel like, or anyone else that lives in Wales is lurking and can hear me, but the big cheese is coming back to Caerphilly, because the castle renovations are all finished and people are happier to go back, which they did have it last year, but I think it was like a smaller version, like a toned down version, whereas it's meant to be this year that it goes back to the normal size. It's a big cheese festival where you go and eat lots of cheese for a day. Yeah, you want to eat. Okay, why is Jelly so excited? Because it's a festival centered around eating cheese. Delicious, delicious cheese. So yeah, that's back. It's back! The big cheese. The Iced Dead VOD's on as well. I still need to work out what day we're going to the Iced Dead VOD, if we're going at all. Because with a few other things, we're a little busy. I mean, I have been before, but it's kind of a cool stuff to go to, and I'd love to go to it again. But I also need to work out when I'm free. And I don't know when that's gonna be. Go away, cheeseums! Yeah, cheeseums! Hell yeah. Cut the cheese mean fart? Does it? I have no idea. I've never heard that before, but fair enough. Total layers so far? 6. I mean, that's very restrained. Well done. Well done on your restrained layers. I could draw a stick man and take more layers than that, so honestly, GG's. Well done. Well done. Do you know what the Welsh for cheese is? Not sure that I do. I might do. I know what milk is. It might be one of those ones where I can't think of it off the top of my head, but as soon as someone says it, I'm like, ah, yeah, that's cheese right there. The big cheese on my birthday! Are you going to the big cheese or nah? Actually, I guess if it's your birthday, you're probably doing birthday celebration things. Oh dear. I like the idea of going, but I'm also like, I'm kind of busy. It's been a busy heckin' month coming up. Oh dear. I could go if they have good bathrooms nearby. Yeah, that's honestly very fair, Sleeves. I feel that in my soul. With a good bathroom, I too could experience the big cheese. Need to go, yeah! I mean, if you're a fan of cheeses, it's just an opportunity to go around and try lots of good cheeses. And buy cheeses. Pronounced like cows. Oh, is it called cows? Okay. Rebel without a cows. God damn it. God damn it. Oh dear. Amazing. Amazing. Mia's back in Big Cheese. Yeah, there's an event that happens in a town. I think it's a town in Wales called Caerphilly. And for the past few years, it's had to be either toned down or like stopped because of like pandemic and the castle renovations and everything like that. So it's had a bit of a rough few years. But I saw in the news the other day, they said the big cheese is back, which means they're doing it at the regular scale. And they do it at Caerphilly Castle. So it's also, if you're someone who's like coming over as a tourist, you can also go around Caerphilly Castle. And Caerphilly Castle is one of the bigger ones in South Wales. Big castle. A lot of things to see there. And it's in the courtyard of the castle. It's just going to be lots of cheese. Just lots of cheese. Ah, dear. Yup, yup, yup. There we go. How the cheese needs to fart. I thought it was a pun. Oh, I see. Oh dear. Caerphilly is very pretty. It is very pretty. I've only been a few times, to be honest, because I think because I live in Wales, I go to the places where like my friends live and stuff like that, and none of my friends live in Caerphilly, so I haven't really been as often as I've been to other places in South Wales especially, but I have been, and I have done Caerphilly Castle because I feel like it is a particularly good one. Oh dear. Nice. It's super pretty. It is. It's got that quaint vibe. Caerphilly, these nuts in your mouth. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Shoot, you're right. You're right. Why is that not at Caerphilly Castle? What the heck? Why have they not got the Caerphilly, these nuts in your mouth? I wonder why they don't have that. I wonder if why they don't have that. Oh dear. I have a little sip. Ah, delicious. Delicious. There we go. Yeah, no, it is a really nice, like, town. And it's not hard to get to either if you're staying in, like, Cardiff, or you can get, I think it's a train up there? I think there's a bus as well, but I could be wrong. All the buses around Cardiff have changed quite a lot since I lived there as well, because new bus station and all that kind of stuff, which I'm pretty sure they worked on the new bus station for, like, 6 years, but it seems like it is done now. The train, yeah. The thing is, I would normally recommend against avoiding Welsh transport for trains. It depends where it's going, to be fair. Some places are better to go to than others. The trains can be a bit of an oof, but not all of them are oof. Some of them are fine, and some of them did get updated. Like the other day I went to visit family, so I think I had to go via Cardiff, and I was expecting to have a horrible train because it's like, oh yeah, it's kind of like a small destination. Like I expect it's going to be like one of the really old ones. It's going to be nasty and warm and gross. But then it actually ended up being really nice. So you know what? Oops. There we are. Trains are very geologically interesting. The trains in Wales, for anyone who doesn't know, I think Yuri might know, the connections between South Wales and North Wales are just absolutely garbage. That's not just trains, I think that's public transport in general. It's really odd, but like basically if you are in South Wales and you want to get to North Wales or vice versa, it's actually easier to go via England than it is to go just via Wales. Like there are ways to do it, but it's tricky. It's very, very tricky. Like, I don't want to give away my location, so I'm going to be a little careful about talking about routes specifically around me, but there are definitely, there are like buses that will not go on weekends and stuff like that. You have your twice a day kind of buses still, like those sort of things where it's like very, very difficult to get around in certain parts of Wales without a car. And yeah, when it comes to traveling from South Wales to North Wales or North Wales to South Wales, it's actually quite tricky unless you have a car. Do you need a passport? No, you don't need a passport because within the UK, you don't need a passport. And it's also, you don't have to pay for it anymore. It used to be there was a toll on the bridge to get over. There's no toll anymore. You can just drive over for free. I went on the train out to Stone. It goes both directions. The valleys be steep. They do. We have lived at the top of a valley before. We don't anymore, but like in a previous place we lived at the top of a valley. And whenever it snowed, police would go park at the end of your road and tell you to go back to your house because they're not going to collect you from the bottom of the valley. So yeah, it was always really interesting if I had to like call into work and be like, hi, so I'm fine, but I'm not allowed to leave my house according to the police at the end of the road, so I don't know how I'm going to get into work. And it's because the valleys are so steep in some places and they don't get iced very often. So when it snows, it becomes like a real hazard and you actually can't physically drive back up them with a regular car. So the police will park in a few areas and say, you know, don't leave. Don't leave unless it's an emergency because we won't help you get back up and you will just be stranded. So like work, that's not an emergency, which is always kind of funny. See the hills of Wales? No walking that. I've walked a few of them. They're pretty good. If you like walking, or just walk. I mean, that's true. You just walk across all of Wales. Do it. There's some interesting mines in Wales too if you like spelunking. We were actually talking about caving yesterday. because the first time I came to Wales was to do caving. And I really like it. I really like it. I have a good old time. Good old time. That was, by the way, though, like, over 20 years ago. That was the first time that I did that, so like a minute ago. Spelunking. It means going in the caves. Going under the grounds. Crawling around in the rocks. all of that good stuff. It's very fun. Would recommend. Get your skis and a rope lift. Honestly, for real, a lot of the valleys need that. Skis and a rope lift for when it gets slippery, because they just do not get de-iced. I think it's actually too steep for the de-icer. One of the places, like that place we used to live. So you kind of just had to wait until they could come over and manually spray it and such, and oof. We were not a priority, that's for sure, so it would take a minute. There we go. Yeah, I would like to do more caving and stuff like that. I think the thing is, once you live somewhere, I'm sure everyone has this experience a little bit. When you live somewhere and it's not you're not visiting as a holiday or anything like that, where you're just there all the time, I feel like you're less likely to do a lot of the activities in your area, because unless they're like specifically within your hobby, like the likelihood of you being like, oh, I'm gonna go climb a mountain, or I'm gonna go splunking, you know, oh, I'm gonna go visit the castles, all that kind of stuff, like unless it's specifically within your hobby, I feel like you're a lot less likely to do it. Also, Scott, I never said, but thank you so much for the egg smash. Good morning. Dear. So yeah, I've been trying to like go around and do some of the touristy things more these days, because like, you know, when you talk to other people like on stream and stuff like that, you're like, damn, that's really fun. Why don't I do that? And it's because I live here. I just don't think to do it, because it's very normal for us to have that kind of stuff here, because it's always here. It's a weird one, right? It's a weird one, where the longer you live somewhere, the less likely you are to do the things there. Or like the touristy things there. But I wouldn't even say like a lot of them are like super touristy. Like a lot of the castles are like, they're little, some of them are more touristy than others, but a lot of them are not that touristy. Oh dear. There we are. Oh dear, imagine cities having a higher priority than rural areas. Rural. Oh dear, yeah, you're right. You're probably right. I would find myself agreeing with that. Also, Chain, good morning. Very true. Yeah, I'm trying to like force myself to do more of the stuff in the area. Like, to force myself sounds that way, but it's like not force myself. Plan time to do more of the interesting stuff in this area or in Wales in general. Even though I live here, it's not trying to force myself. It's just trying to remember. It's not a forced thing, because they're things that I actually would like to do. It's just the remembering that I have access to that whenever I want. For you. Oh, wet my feet. Is this unrequited, or are you just quiet? I'm stuck here on this one-way street. Yeva! Good morning, I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Never been to London Eye, London Dungeons, or Madame Tussauds. Is that because you live in London? I feel like that's fair, because I have done all of those. But I've only ever been a tourist, so it's like, it makes more sense that I would have done them all. You want to live in rural Wales? There's positives and negatives, as with any place, I would say. But I like it. Oh dear, I'm near Washington DC. Don't really visit much unless we have guests, and then you're like showing people around, right? Yeah, that's kind of the same for us. Fish. It's like, unless we have someone over who doesn't regularly live in Wales, it's like, I just don't think to do those things. Fish. It whispers to me like a fish. Yeah, you just don't think to do it. I'm trying to get better at that. I'm trying to consider more the things that I can do and visit. Especially now that we have a car. That is the one thing. And not all of them do need a car to get to, but like a car definitely helps in the case of a lot of the places you want to visit in Wales, if they're a bit further out. Because again, public transport routes are not the most fantastic. Like the other day we were talking about it. I talked about it, I think, in Discord rather than on stream. But we were talking about, because I went to Castle Koch, which is in like the openings to the valleys, and it's really nice. It's a really good castle to visit. But if you are visiting and only taking public transport, you literally have to climb up the valley. If you can drive, it's a really nice path up there and you can just drive up really easily. But if you are walking, you have to walk up the side of a valley and it's steep. It's steep. Oh dear. Yeah, it's a very steep valley. That's what we did the first time we visited. And I feel like stuff like that does put you off a bit. Where you're like, oh god, it's not just going around a castle, it's also climbing a valley. which fair enough, it definitely adds a lot to the day. You're done! Well done, Trash Founder! Hell yeah! I'm walk out in the middle of the night and either have rain or clear sky with Milky Way galaxy. I believe that's possible in Wales. It's not super common in Wales, actually. Like, we occasionally will get a really good night sky, but we are not the best for that sort of thing. I think if you went a bit further north, maybe you'd find better luck with that. But, like, so maybe go Scotland. Maybe go rural Scotland. But yeah, here, not so much. Oh dear. Yuri needs to go charge up. No, you're fine. Go get some charge. Enjoy yourself. Kind of wish I could fall asleep to Fish Whispers if it was just on 24/7. Just 24/7 Fish Whispers. Oh dear. Is there a worm who's also a word, or the letters have just been chopped out of them? It is meant to be a word, but it is a W. So it's like going to be waffles. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, the word is going to be waffles. So the F's are here, then L-E-S. And it's meant to have little chunks taken out of them because they're going to be made out of, like, you know, like sweet waffles. Yeah. So they're going to look like they've been eaten a little bit. Everyone in Wales must have hench legs. Actually, weirdly, yeah, a lot of the people I know who live in Wales has pretty hench legs. Oh, you milking the Milky Way galaxy? That's so 2023. There's this fellow in London who keeps deep space images from his roof. That's really cool. That's very, very cool. Total layers including the base that I can't watch in my life. 7. That's nice. That's a reasonable number. Reasonable number, very manageable. Woofles? Woofles. Oh, woofles. He's just a little woofly guy, you know? He's doing his best. He's woofling along. There we are. Space, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. 2 seconds. I just think I've got a knot here. I'm just going to have a little look-see. See if we can... I do have a knot here. I thought I did. I was like, something feels a little weird here. It's not pulling tight properly. Let's see if we can undo this little knot, shall we? Oh god, that wasn't ideal. Maybe this one? There you go, there you go. Good. Good. Hell yeah. Big Red Jelly is solid. That's not true! I work night shift. Just got off work, so I'm able to catch. Oh, bless you. I hope the night shift went well tonight. You've popped in on a time where I'm actually not very well, so I apologise if I'm a bit lower energy than usual. I'm having a little bit of a rough time right now, to be honest. My body is fighting me. Yeah. So I'm sorry if you've come in and I've been a bit low energy. It's not you, it's me. It's me. It's me and my body being like, fight. Oh dear. It's okay, we'll get through it. We'll get through it, and also I'm having a nice time. I think of other things in Wales that I'd actually really like to visit. I still need to do Big Pit, which, as it sounds, is a big pit. Big mining one. Yeah. But it's very heckin' cool. But I haven't done Big Pit yet. Big Pit is also a bit more touristy, but it's still cool. And as someone who doesn't have claustrophobia or anything like that, I'm kind of down for giving it a try. I'm down for giving Big Pit a go. Do you normally have more energy than this? Oh yeah. Normally we're very energetic, but today I'm having to tone it down just a little bit. Just a bit rough on the whole health front. We're not really going to talk about it too much, but we're a bit ill. Oh dear. I had a doctor. I hope it went well. Hell yeah. Oh dear. Wales has, yeah. It does have Europe's longest zip line. It's really cool as well. You go over like a lake and stuff. That's in North Wales if you want to go do that. Again, very cool. You have to nip up north, but it do be there. It's very cool. In fact, my family have done it, but I have yet to do it myself. I would like to. There we are. Happy stitching. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We will go as long as we can, because you're right. I am having a happy little stitch. There we go. Volkswagen's running. Well, I hope you feel better soon. John Wells is from the south. Tom Jones is from Wales. Yeah. They're a Welsh bean. North has such beautiful scenery. Yeah, it does. You'll also, if you're interested in like Welsh culture in general and like Welsh language and all that kind of thing, you'll find a lot more of that as you go north. You also find it more as you go west but not with that one place. What's that one place called? The really posh place? What's the posh place in West Wales called that people go on holiday there? Other than that one place, West Wales, you'll also find a lot more Welsh culture and stuff like that. So if that's something that interests you, if that's something you want to learn more about, there's like a lot of stuff there. There we are. Other than the one posh place that everyone goes on holiday to. All the posh people go on holiday to. There we go. Lisvane? No. No. Oh my god. Oh, wait, 2 seconds. You guys. Bless you all. It is... My computer is trying. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. This rain. I need the counties. Wales counties. Oh, how can I get the counties up? How do you get a map of the counties? Boom. Actually, if I just type in posh place in Wales, I think it will come up. Pembrokeshire. Pembrokeshire, that's the one. Pembrokeshire. The one everyone goes on holiday to and buys second houses in. Pembrokeshire. It's pretty well known. At least in Wales it is. That is the posh place where a lot of people have their second home and yeah, expensive. So not so much Pembrokeshire. You'll not find so much Welsh culture there because that's very holiday-ized. But yes, elsewhere in West Wales you'll find more as well. Yes. Lisvane, Cardiff. Oh dear. That's my nightmare to do for work. No, you're fine. I think it's just fun. No, honestly, you give me a good giggle. Ah, yeah. Cardiff. The poshest place in Wales. No, definitely. To be fair, Cardiff is probably the most well-funded place in Wales because it is the capital city. But I wouldn't say it's the poshest. The other thing is, as with many cities, because I'm sure London's the same, you have posh areas and not posh areas. Like if you're looking at Cardiff, I would say Pontcanna is like the posher area in like the centre of Cardiff. But then you also have Splot, which would be like the opposite. You have... I like Canton. Canton's kind of in the middle, but got a lot of good food there. If you like Canton. Canton's pretty good. I like City Road as well for the same sort of reason. Like getting an infection that's gone away. Oh, bless you. I hope you feel better soon. I'm sorry, I'm not talking a lot about medical stuff today because I am dying and I just don't want to talk about pain too much because it makes me remember that I'm currently in pain. But I hope you feel a lot better soon. Ah, dear. It's my nightmare. No, you're fine. I heard Pembrokeshire loads. Didn't know it's in Wales though. Well, a lot of the people that own stuff in Pembrokeshire are not Welsh. Part of the reason, so Wales actually changed some things recently in the last few years when it comes to second home ownership, and a lot of it has to do with basically what's happened in Pembrokeshire. Because so many people had a second home in Pembrokeshire, like English people. So many English people had like their Welsh home in Pembrokeshire that for the majority of the year it was just dead. There was no one there. Like there was no residents because yeah, it's just not that everyone's just bought holiday homes there and is using them for like 1 week a year. And yeah, it was like a really big problem. So Wales brought in a tax to second homeowners basically. So if you own more than one home now, you have to pay a lot more tax. And yeah, it's basically encouraged a lot of people, and that stacks as well. So the more homes you own, the more tax you pay. And it's basically meant a lot of people have sold their second home because it's not worth it for 1 week of a year, which it's not. you shouldn't own a whole home for that most of the time. And yeah. So it's meant that actually the housing market in Wales has actually been getting a lot better despite all the economic stuff, because so many people's second homes are now for sale. And yeah. I mean, that's literally basically how we were able to buy this one, because by the point that we were buying this house, that tax stuff had spread from Pembrokeshire to the majority of Wales. So all of Wales, basically, if you had lots of second homes, were selling them, and this house went on the market about the same time. So yeah, it literally meant that a lot of people could become first-time homeowners, like myself, like a lot of other people as well, because it's still a problem that we have in Wales, but because Wales is seen as quite touristy, especially to people in England, it means that a lot of homes just aren't occupied a lot of the year, and it causes a lot of problems. So yeah, but it means that now it's not perfect, and it's still like definitely a work in progress, but like for how it's been the last couple years, it's been a lot better for a lot of people buying houses over here than it has for a long time, because you actually have options now where we didn't have options for a long time. It was just almost impossible to buy anything, because as soon as something would come on the market, someone would snap it up and start Airbnb-ing it or have it as their second home and stuff like that. So it was like, yeah, very, very hard for like a regular person who just wants to live and work in Wales to actually own a house here. Until, yeah, about the same time we bought this one, until more recently. So that's been really, really cool. Oh dear. What have I missed here? Zay, oh yeah, Zay, they still pop by. They don't talk in chat, but they still do the sound alerts. Yeah. Oh dear. There we go. That sounds a good deal to me. Yeah, it's been a really positive thing that's been changing here. It's been good. Dope, yeah. Literally just means that more people can purchase first-time houses, which is also good because the renting in Wales is kind of mad in a lot of places. Like I think we discussed it before we left our last house, right? But like we had to, when we were looking at like buying, we were already kind of settled with getting this house at this point. We'd already like had our offer accepted and stuff like that. And the previous place we owned wanted to up the rent overnight by £200, which they were allowed to do because we'd lived there for long enough, which would have meant we would have been paying nearly £1,000, I think, a month for a 2-bedroom house, which had a lot of problems, bear in mind, like wasn't gas safe, the roof leaked into one of the rooms, like this was not a good house. But yeah, and they wanted us to pay £1,000 a month for it. And a lot of places in Wales have that because it's seen as kind of like a nice area to live in, that you'll be paying a lot of money, but in reality the houses are like absolute garbage and like nobody wants to live in them. So yeah, I'm glad we got out of renting when we did. It's not easy to get out of renting, to be fair, but we had help, and also we'd been waiting for a while, so that's good, so we could get out. But yeah, like we've told horror stories about like the places we used to rent here, and it's very common. A lot of the houses in Wales, there's a lot of houses that would have been temporary, you know? So like mining towns would pop up and stuff like that when you'd find a place where it had like lots of resources, and then the resources would be taken, and then you'd still have these mining towns where it's like there's no reason for them anymore. And the quality of the houses in those kind of areas was always very low. Because yeah, they weren't expected to be around long term, but those houses are still being rented out now. And like we've lived in mining towns, we've lived in mining houses, there are problems in those kind of areas, and they are still charging like ridiculous amounts because it's in Wales or it's in like a nice view and stuff like that. And it's like, but the house itself is falling apart. So yeah, it's a whole thing. Well, I mean, every place has its weirdness and its problems. Yeah, the weird thing. I wanted to try and get my motorbike license. Oh, are you going to go for your license? Good luck, Anime. Best of luck. I hope it goes well. Questions, what do you think? I probably am not going to talk about that, to be honest. It's completely off topic. But yeah, I'm also on desktop right now. Ah, dear. If it isn't lovely Jelly, we're talking about an Ophi stream. Where on the street is that embroidery can somewhat boring to watch, but Jelly is just electrifying. I don't know. I've never found Ophi to be in any way boring, to be honest. Like, Ophi's always been, like, an incredibly entertaining streamer in my mind. In fact, and I don't know that many embroidery streamers. I know Ophi, I know Pix from more recently, and I know me, Amazonia does embroidery stream. I can't think of any of the people that I watch that do embroidery streams that are like boring people to watch. I think they all do different things. Like they're all tackling different areas. Sleeves does massive cross stitch. If you're liking cross stitches, yeah. And Cthulhu's been doing cross stitch recently as well. These are all people that I'd like recommend as streamers. Like, I don't know. I don't think I found them boring ever. If it isn't lovely, oh sorry, that's criminal of everything. It was. A lot of the stuff that happened to us was criminal. We just weren't in a position to fight for it. Oh dear. Is the case, unfortunately, often. Taking advantage of vulnerable people. Also, Jux, good morning, welcome in. Harass the realtor. Know your rights. I own this house. I own this house now. Sorry. Welcome on in, dump truck. We were talking about places we'd been in the past, but this is my house now. I own this house. It mine. Yeah. So don't worry, we will not be dealing with renting again anytime soon, because this is mine. My house. I own it. I can do what I like. I can put whatever I want on the walls. I can paint things. And I can rip up the carpets. Whatever I want to do, whatever you do when you own a house, I can do it. OP is second cool. The streams are a fun time. I lurk in their streams. I also lurk in their streams because they stream when I'm like just waking up. But I love lurking. It's always a good heckin' time. So I've been like, no, you're fine. Have a lovely lurk. You're all good. Nothing problem with that. OP is best entertainment all round. Yeah, one of my favorite things is like when their thumbnail is like. So when I log into Twitch on the first time in the morning and I see Ophi is live, it's often around the time they might be playing like solitaire or something like that, and it's so funny to see Ophi with like the embroidery stuff, and it's just like on the screen it's just solitaire. They're just doing solitaire again. Good stuff, Ophi, very nice. But he's talking, I'll be bored, Rennie. Oh yeah. Sorry, my bad. I was like, oh don't worry about me. I'm allowed to do whatever the heck I want. I can do anything in this place. Hell yeah. Oh dear, Dumpy, Gromit, Link! Oh dear, I follow a bunch of cross stitches. Hell yeah, me too. Finally in a house not owned by a landlord, the feeling of being able to hang my art on the wall. That's the thing, it's like, it's little things like being able to put like a nail in the wall, and it's like, oh my god, it makes such a big difference being able to decorate your own house in the way that you want it to look like. Even little things like putting the art up. Solitaire GeoGuessr, yes. I want a tarot reading from them. Get a tarot reading from them. I believe. Also, Kravic, good morning. Welcome on in. Streamer should have recommended. Well, hi. We're doing an embroidery challenge when we're doing an embroidery every single day for 30 days. We're currently on day 16 and we haven't got behind yet. We're having a good time with it. We're also just talking about renting and streamers. They're whatever you want them to be. Oh, they could be bulls. We've been talking about solitaire. Opie says the game needs to be so easier. For she's a bit all over the place. I love solitaire, but it's been a very long time since I've played it, to be honest. Because it's like the one that comes 3 on your PC, right? It's been a very, very long time. I got to choose my curtains! Yes, stuff like that. Stuff like that makes such a huge difference. Oh dear, having that freedom is really nice. And again, like, yeah, things have been getting a little better here at least, so that more people can, like ourselves included. But hopefully they'll continue to get better, because yeah, renting sucks. And a lot of people are butts to renters. Yeah, we were in quite like a vulnerable position a lot of the time as well, because we were renting with disability and all that. And it's difficult because like, you don't want to just get kicked out. You want to be careful and people will be rubbish to you. I mean, we literally got made homeless by like, the story that we've had before is that I've been homeless for like a month. Only a month, thankfully. Where I was couch surfing and then we got an Airbnb for a little bit. But like one of the places, this was in one of the mining towns, the quality of the house had got to the state where we were getting really sick in the house and we couldn't tell why we were getting so ill. And myself especially, I was going to work for like 11 hours a day, coming back and then being exceptionally ill. And I was fine when I was at work, but as soon as I'd come back into my home, I'd get really sick. And we couldn't work out what was going on until a piece of wallpaper fell off and we saw that the wallpaper paste in the house had gone black with mold. Everywhere. It was black with mold and it was like slowly making us really sick. And when they found out that and we contacted the landlord was in holiday in Brazil and we couldn't get hold of them, and they were not through an agency, so they were illegally renting to us, and we only found that out then, which meant there was no one that we could go to. and that we had to leave because my doctor was like, she can't go back, like you can't go back to that house. So we couldn't get in contact with the landlord, we couldn't re-enter the house, we had to have everything in the house fumigated, which destroyed the majority of our things, and in the meantime I was just couch surfing for a lot of it. It was a hecking time. Did you report them? I didn't. Shiny. That was their name. We couldn't sue them though. Nope. The only thing we could do was report them to the association. It was a very long process, and like I think it's always like the thing of like, oh well, you can get something back, you can get this back, you can get this. But like if you're not in a good financial situation and we're both working full time, there's very little you can do. I think being able to chase these things is the luxury of people with time, and we just didn't have any. So we could report them, but then we couldn't afford a lawyer, we couldn't afford anything else, so it's like, nope, that's it there. I think in theory it's always like, oh, there are things you can do, and like we tried asking for help at the time, but like in reality, a lot of the time it's really difficult for anyone working class to actually get that sort of thing without a lot of help, and that was a lot of help we didn't have at the time. So yeah, nope, it ended there. We lost a lot of our stuff, we lost a lot of our clothes, a lot of the fabric. The only thing that we got back was that we didn't have to pay rent during the time that we didn't live in the house. The only thing we could manage, because anything past that would have been more like going to court and all that kind of stuff, which again was something that we just didn't have time to do. You know, I was working 2 jobs at that point. I was out for about 15 hours a day, 6 days a week. And I was also at that point disabled, becoming disabled, you know, getting sicker and sicker every day. And so all of my spare time was spent at the hospital, basically. Like, what are you meant to do in that situation? You know, we heard that a lot from friends and family, and it's like, you know, just go sue them, just go sort something. It's like, you don't understand. Like, when am I going to do that? Like, what physical capability could we actually do anything like that right now? Without someone coming in, living with us, and doing all that for us, it wouldn't be possible. And I think, unfortunately, it's those kind of schemes that tend to take the most advantage of people like us who are going through a rough time. And there's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. We can report them to them. We can't do anything else. And the only thing we could get back was the money from that time. I will say, though, after that experience, me and Shiny were, like, pretty tight at that point. You know, you're always wondering when you're dating someone, is like, oh, is this going to be long term? Is this going to work? If we get into a stressful situation, are we going to be able to manage? Are we going to get through it? Yada, yada, yada. Yeah. You know, when the pandemic hit, we were already like, it's fine. You know, at this point, it's not as bad as being homeless. we can get through it. We can manage. We can, you know, even if things get tough, we'll work our way around it somehow. So yeah, silver linings was, we were very close after this. The no-back mold. Yeah, fun fact, you can't become homeless here at the government. The government will give you enough money to live. Which honestly, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's how it should be. U-mold, very gross. So other people don't have the money to suffer, the ones taking advantage and break the law and get away with it. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, in theory, sue them sounds great, but like, in reality, it's just not possible. Like, any working class family is very difficult. Especially being able to go through it. Yeah, we're pretty strong. We're pretty strong beans. This point is something that I look back and laugh at, and I'm like, you know, when we talk about renting in the UK, it's like, yeah, it gets pretty bad. It can be pretty bad. You know, we talked about this before, that there was like a lot of stigma in the UK about people that stay in living with their parents for long periods of time. Hear these stories of horror renting stories, and don't judge those people, because if you can stay living with your family, and like, even if it's just paying rent to them or like helping with utilities or anything like that, it's like so much easier. It's easier to save money for buying your own place one day. You don't have to worry about all this, because like, that's one story of many. We've had many, many more stories of renting. Like, we used to have to move basically every single year whenever the contract would come up, because they'd want to up the contract and we'd have to leave and go somewhere else. So like, we moved every single year for like 6 years. And it's exhausting to keep packing yourself up and leave all the time. As soon as you get settled, you have to leave. And yeah, so if you can live with your family, like, for me, it wasn't an option. My family don't live in Wales, so if I wanted to stay in Wales, then I had to rent and find other ways. But like, if you have the opportunity to stay living with your family, God, it's a smart one. pandemic. Yeah, pandemic. It's money to sue someone, it's rough. It's very rough, very rough. And it's a time commitment as well. Like, I don't know when I was gonna get that time because we needed that money that I was earning from those 2 jobs to live. I mean, I'm sure you weren't. Get out of here, you. Get out of here, you. Get this spray. Yeah. Oh dear. Gonna say living at home as long as I can. I think financially at this stage it's like one of the best options. I don't really understand why it's looked down upon so much because I've definitely heard it from friends who are like, yeah, I always feel really awkward when I tell people I live at home. It's like, but I don't really get why. Like, when you look at, you know, earning money and saving money and stuff like that, I understand if maybe your house can't accommodate you. In that case, that's very fair. Like, there are times where like family dynamics change and families need more space and all that kind of stuff. So if your family at home can't, then okay, that's fair enough, you know, like if there isn't the space in the house to have you, basically, understood, fair enough, got it. But like, if there is a room for you there and you know you can live at home and work at home and your family don't mind it at all, like, why wouldn't you? Like, actually, why wouldn't you? Oh dear, as long as you get along with them. One of the reasons why I'll probably stay with my parents, if not impossible, but it feels like that to get your own place. Well, saving for a deposit is very hard. You know, you have to save a lot of money, and if you're paying rent and everything like that, it's tricky. It's just being financially smart. Honestly, it is. 100%. Can't even get a full-time work, so I can't even think of moving out of home. And that's the other thing as well. Like, before you settle into a job where you can stay long-term, like, it's tricky. Also, Jason, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. I think some people are saying that's leeching off your parents, but, like, if you... Okay. So, if I am currently in the state where I am now, where it's like I'm not allowed to work and stuff like that, I don't think they'd mind if I was staying with them. If I was earning money, I would put money towards paying bills in the house, but then that would be something that I'd offer to do for them. Like, I want to help out. Especially if I was still streaming, it's like, oh, well, let me pay the electric bill, you know? Because I'm using a lot of your power, yada, yada, yada. So it's like, there are things you can do if you feel like you're leeching, that would help. And I know some families do set out, like, that sort of stuff. For me, I would definitely offer. But, yeah. I feel like I don't know. And if I am paying any sort of rent, even if it's just a little bit, even if it's like, oh, my parents like pay 100 quid a month to stay here, okay, I'd still much rather that money be going to my parents than anyone else. Like a random landlord in the middle of nowhere. Jason, it's Ruby Jason and Minimal, good morning, welcome on in, I hope you're doing well. We are having a bit of a sicky day, but we are doing our best and we're having a nice time and we're doing a logo for waffles. A logo for waffles. When I was younger, moving out age, it was easy to move out there. Council house available now, I don't like it'll be moving out anytime soon. Yeah, it's difficult, it's really hard. And it made it real difficult. Oh no, no, a knot. Get out of here, naughty, 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 naughty. Very bad. There you go. Whoop. And through there. Having a day, but we're getting through it. It's very hot. We're meant to be getting what do you call it? Thunderstorms today, but I don't see any news of thunderstorms anywhere. Like, it's beautiful clear sky, so unless they're rolling in at the speed of light, like, where are these thunderstorms coming from? We're meant to be having thunderstorms. There's nothing there. Morning, yes, good no. Oh, but thank you for asking. That's fair. I hope that the rest of the week gets a little better for you then. I hope it starts treating you nicer. Oh dear. Do you paying rent though if she gets a job, full-time education, she lives for free? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think as well, yeah, having that like help with bills and stuff like that is always, like, it's not easy for anyone. I'm happy that it's colder today. I don't think it's colder for us. I'm hoping it gets colder for us soon. But like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's still 28.9 for me. I'm hoping it gets colder soon. Oh, I've had a yesterday, so it's at the shop. My landlady's like, ooh, that's a big bill. I hope that it's not that. Oof. I had a lot of rain, but no, you've had rain. We haven't even had rain. Nothing's happened. We're like we're in a full alert for like thunderstorms, and it's like, where? It's so beautiful out. Like, what do you mean thunderstorms? It's too nice. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. 2 seconds, real quick. Big hick. The biggest of hicks. I may have to end stream. If I'm so sorry. It's not anything anyone's done or anything anyone said, but I've just had my right eye disappear. And it's not coming back, I don't think. For God's sakes, brain, can we chill for like one day? Oh my God, can we have like a chill day? I think I'm gonna have to end stream. I can't see out of my right eye anymore. Yeah. There it goes. Back in we go. This is fine. I'm gonna, okay, what we'll do is we'll do a raid. We'll raid you all together. To be clear, it's not anything anyone said. I started stream with a migraine. It was getting better. It is now getting worse again. I think it's just too hot. I think I'm just struggling a lot with the heat. However, we will send you all... McDoodle's apparently doing the shortest stream of their life. Do you want to raid into McDoodle doing the shortest stream of their life for funsies? Hell yeah, we'll raid into McDoodle because I know that you'll have a really good time there because they're a very sweet bean and there's a lot to love. And yeah, you'll have good times there. Sorry that this is such a short stream. It's just that I'm not very well. I will finish this off stream though, so we will get it done. My bad. Hopefully after a bit of rest today we'll feel better tomorrow because I was having a really lovely chat talking about renting and silly stories and all that kind of stuff and I didn't really want to go. But I'm also feeling quite unwell now and my eye is feeling like there's no point in having it. Like what's even the point of having a right eye? Like, oh my God. No, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for popping by. And Madam Juniper, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. I'm sorry, I'm just not very well today. It's this big migraine day. But if you've never met McDoodle before, a really, really sweet bean, a really, really talented streamer, does a mixture of art and also gaming. This is on their second channel and apparently they're doing a really short stream. So we're going to raid it nice and quickly to make sure that we get there before they end their stream. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day.